Have you ever realized you've been living for everyone else except yourself? Have you found yourself wondering, who am I? How did I get here? Well, today I got a good one for you. I am talking about the hidden identity crisis that many women are living with. Hi, my name is Shanita, and welcome to my channel. I help women to heal from their traumatic experiences as well as uncover and discover who they are so they can live a life of wholeness and purpose. Let's get to it. All right. Understand that a lot of times that life just happens. And throughout the years, we begin as women, we begin to lose who we are. We begin to lose our identity. We begin to lose who God created us to be. And it's time that we get back to who God created us to be. We're not going to neglect our roles, but we're going to begin to walk in our identity. And that way we can begin to live out our purpose. So I have 3 steps for you today. Step number 1 is recognize the signs. That's right. Recognize the signs. Do you change who you are depending on who you're around? Oh, and that's a good one because it reminds me of someone that I have watched for years do this. They change who they are based on who's around them, which was, to me, was a little bit on the weird side. But yes, sometimes as women, we do that because we are people pleasers and we become whoever the person in front of us want to become instead of being true to ourselves. Do you struggle with answering the question that you may be asking yourself right now? Who am I? Are you struggling answering that? Are you asking yourself and telling yourself, I don't really know who I am. I don't really know who I am. Years ago, I found myself asking that same question, who am I? And I had to be honest with you. I didn't know who I was. Because all of my life, I had been a people pleaser. All of my life, I'd done what others wanted me to do. And I lost who I was. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever knew who I was, even as a kid, because I was even a people pleaser then. Another sign I want you to think about is, do you prioritize someone else's needs over your own? Now, I'm not talking about little children, absolutely not. But I'm talking about in your adult-to-adult relationships. Do you prioritize others' needs above your own? You see, for many years, that was me. I was a people pleaser. I was a yes person. I prioritized other needs over my own to the fact that I was blind to my own needs. And you may find that that's the same with you as well. Step number 2, I want you to identify the source. We have roles. We have many roles that we have. We have family roles. We have the role of a mom, the role of a significant other, the role of a sibling. We have the role of a daughter, the role of an employee or an employer. We have the role of a friend. We have many roles. But those roles should not become our identity. Those roles are just roles. And some of these roles come and go, but they should not be the source of our identity. Another thing that becomes people's source is sometimes people live by their childhood wounds. Did bad things happen? Absolutely. I experienced abuse growing up. Things happen, but those wounds should not become our identity. Those wounds should become our experiences after we heal from them. Absolutely. But not our identity. Sometimes culture expectations become our identity. Absolutely. Sometimes, yes, it becomes our identity. That's who I am. Yes, I am a Black woman. Absolutely. But that's not my identity. Another thing that becomes our identity is the responses that we have from trauma. A lot of people go around and they, instead of saying, I have this issue, they said, I am whatever their issue. No. You are a person who becomes depressed. You are a person who at times become anxious. You are a person that at times may be bipolar. You are a person that at times may be sad. But don't allow those things to become your identity as well. So I want you to identify what's the source of your identity inside of you currently, because that's something we're going to have to work on changing. And to start that change, I want you to ask yourself, who do I truly value? What are your values? Who do you value? We're digging deep now. We're digging to the core of our being now. I want you to also ask yourself, what brings you life? What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What gives you peace? What brings you life? And the last question I want you to ask yourself is, who am I when no one else is watching? When you're all alone, who are you? Now, of course, some of y'all can say, I'm never all alone. I have kids. I get up when they get up. I go to bed when they go to bed. I am never all alone. So for those people, I want you to think about if you could get up a half hour early before they get up so you can spend some time alone. Because this is going to be a journey of you uncovering who you are and who God created you to be. So you're going to need to carve out some time alone. So those are the three things that I want you to begin to think about. First one is recognizing those signs. Absolutely. Then number 2, you're going to identify the source. Yes. And then number 3, you're going to begin to ask yourself those deep questions.